Alright, so a quick video on the hands thing again, just because I want to focus in on the cross a little bit more, and I want to share with you a gematria decode because I decode my reality. But I forgot that I wrote something down, didn't decode it, so I went through it this morning, and I'm a little mind blasted. So, you know this? You're 3, 7, and you're 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, your X, Y, Z direction? Anyway. So, you know, it's Lord of the Rings code, guy. It's quite obvious to me now. I was trying to look at kind of like how you could decode these and, you know, whatever. But you know, maybe I could add up, like, so what I did here is I looked at 7, but 7's in a circle, which is in a circle, so 7's actually a 9, okay? And, let me just like me? Alright, and 110, well, if I were to make that into duality, put the 1's on one side, the 0's on the other side, that's like a 11 and 0, which is like a 12, which is like a 13, which is like a 14. And if you do the same thing to all these numbers and their circles, you get these numbers, okay? So, I think it's interesting. You add them all up, you get, you know, 242 or 24, 24, or, you know, 42, 42, or 8, a bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of different ways of looking at this. But if you take 9, 242, and 14, makes 265. Again, cut it up whatever way you want, this way, that way, doesn't really matter. It's either 8 and 5 or 2 and 11. I find it interesting that it's 13. You know, that unlucky number. Alright, so the fun part. I decode my reality, guy. Okay, so I wrote this down the other day because that shitty King Kong movie was on television with Jack Black. And I mean, I actually walked into the room and they were showing that scene when they were in the chasm and all the bugs were coming out. And I mean, I used to think that stuff was cool. I could barely watch the TV. I'm cringing, I'm looking at it, I'm like, why does this exist? Okay? So when Jack Black, you know, coaxes everyone to capture King Kong, you know, king of them monkeys, you know, the biggest ape of them all, in your evolution theory, he has a sign up in New York City in Manhattan, okay, and on that billboard back in the whatever 19 dickety time that was, it said King Kong, 8th wonder of the world. And me being all gematria and shit, I was like, ding ding ding, this means something. So I wrote it down and I came back to it this morning because I'm waiting to get picked up to go to work. So, always working. Love yourself unconditionally. Okay, and there's your numbers, okay. What do we got here? The Milky Way galaxy. Mankind did not evolve from monkeys. Okay, this has been a continuous shock since January. You know, it might be. The only reason I wrote that down is because the next one said, which thou hast brought unto us. I'm like, geez, thanks, you know. Jesus is gone, but Christ is alive. God protects his most precious by keeping their names secret, followed by, literally, Austin Lee Meredith, voice time now. So, you know, all that. A contract between a master and a slave. I don't have a contract between a master and a slave. Everyone is dead but a few. Do not judge a book by its cover. You know, it's funny, I've been watching YouTube videos, and this is, if you actually YouTube this, there's a lot of really neat stuff that pops up. It's entertaining. Satan, go kill that Papa Ape and flush him down the toilet, guy. Anyways, it's already 2 monkey references. Humanity will prevail. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I will be destroying Saturn this time. The door will be locked on many of you. Now, shit like this is why I can't sleep. Okay, motherfuckers? Because I care about all of you. Apparently. about humanity. I've unlocked all the important spiritual secrets. Now, I don't know if that's completely 100% true, but I think I've unlocked a few secrets. Mainly in my pursuit of free energy, which is cellular, guys. You know, to be taken fucking seriously. But yeah, I like spiritualness. You know, like Paul from Pockets of the Future. He's like one of the only people that I really like to listen to talks about spiritualness, you know. And I think we should talk about that a little bit more because we are spiritually dead inside. Okay? You know, we're spiritually dead inside, but a few. Anyway, I like how Paul also talks about, like, you know, the truth community. I guess I'm part of the truth community because I'm trying to, you know, let the cream rise, you know, and discern truth from false truth. The Milky Way is a spiraling cross, for God's sake, guy. The Milky Way is a spiraling cross. The Milky Way galaxy. So I guess galaxy is equivalent to is a spiraling cross. Kingdom of Satan destroyed by word. Okay, no one's going to save you but yourself, and I think you all have faces, and most of you can speak. What I have is not faith, but confidence. I will destroy Kronos, Titan, and Aphrodite. They speak no truth and think they can be trusted. I had to stop. I didn't even make it through all the Hebrew ones, guy. Because I'm mind blasted, and I don't want to be fully mind blasted before I go to work. Okay? So, yeah, the link will be there. Go ahead. Tell me what you think King Kong, Eighth Wonder of the World, is synchronistically. Whatever it also means. But, see what I mean by mind blasted? See what I mean by synchronicities? Stupid little phrase I wrote down a couple days ago. Anyway, cheers.